What's up, everybody? Welcome back to That Game Channel. My name's AJ Gales. How y'all doing? We are back with Red Dead Redemption. If you saw the last video I did with State of Decay 2, I'm redoing this because I had about an hour of footage. Thank God I had a save that I could go back to and do all these missions. I think we aren't missing any missions, anything like that. If anybody watches back and says, hey, this one or two missions weren't there, I apologize, but this is the best I could do. I for some reason, a video got deleted off my hard drive. No clue how it happened. But, yeah, I have to go back and do a whole bunch of treasure hunting again, because I got to, like, level 9, or rank 9 of the treasure hunting stuff. Yeah, it was not fun.
Well, thou looks like you are a free man.
I cannot thank you enough, sir. I am going home to my beloved.
Proud of you, kid. So yeah, like I said, if we're missing a mission, I don't think we are, but it is what it is. But we're going to go after this, do a whole bunch of stuff, have some fun. Hopefully, have some fun. So, you know, I mentioned this the first time I did this video with the lost video. I mentioned this, but I'll mention it earlier, so hopefully some more people hear it. Early next month in July, I can give you more specific dates. At a later time. I feel like I need to bring this up, but I'll be going to a race with my old man, so I have to go out of state and everything. So I'll probably be taking a day or two off at that time. So when the channel kind of goes, if you don't see any uploads for a day or two. In early July, that's why. I'll give more specific dates, and I don't know why, I just felt the need to mention that, but this is one of those things where I want to mention it before I forget, because I do that. I'm a very forgetful person. Alright, we're robbing a train. Isn't that a classic? This mission has a mini game that I swear is not in the rest of the game. And if it is, somebody correct me. It has like a safe cracking. Kind of reminds me of the Sly Cooper games.
Where is Abraham Reyes?
Here, amigo, here. Well, look who it is. The American bandit turned bounty hunter who is about to win the Mexican Revolution.
I don't know about that, mister.
No, but I do, Mr. John Marston, I do. A man like you, or me, with just a few such men, I tell you I could rule the entire country. Hey, hermanos unidos, set my people free! Libre Mexico! Libre Mexico! Viva Revolución! Their energy is like food to me. I feel I was sent for them and they were sent to me.
Good for you.
When I rule these people, I shall be fair and judicious.
There it is.
How so, you ask? Very simple. I know these people. I know this land. In short, I can make them better.
It must be pleasant to be a man so at one with his destiny.
Ay, Dios mío, I don't do it for myself, John Marston. I do it for my people.
Well, exactly.
Ew.
Sarcasm, my friend, should be beneath a man such as you, don't you think?
Very little is beneath a man such as me.
Ha! Okay, well, in that case, I assume a little robbery will be a pleasant day's work. All in a good cause, of course. Come,
Of course.
brother. Let us strike while the iron is hot.
But so, I mean, when he mentioned that whole thing of when when I rule, I'll be a just, kind leader. Yeah, of course you will. Until you become. This is the thing with these kind of revolutions. I mean, this is all throughout human history, we see these kind of revolutions spring up, where it's, oh, well, these people are oppressive, I'm going to rule fairly. Then they realize these people can't lead. They have no plan for after the revolution, and they just decide, and then they become totalitarian and authoritarian. And then, well, what happens? Somebody else rises up with a revolution, has another revolution. We overturn and start the cycle all over again.
In Escuela.
I'm not sure exactly where. They are definitely in Mexico.
So you narrowed it down to the country of Mexico.
I will.
You piece of shit.
Best man working on it.
If I find out you're lying to me, Ray, you'll really
Top
see the man I used to.
men. Yeah, but who? Top
Give me time.
men. That's Indiana Jones, isn't it?
This Williamson and Escuella.
We ran in the same gang together, under a fella called Dutch. We were all bad kids, lost, angry, and forgotten. He kind of saved us.
And turn you into criminals.
Dutch didn't see us that way. We robbed banks, stole from the rich, and we gave the money to people who needed it more.
So he was a revolutionary too, like me.
I suppose he saw that the system of power was rotten, that good people had been crushed for too long, and he believed that change could only succeed if it was brutal and relentless. Make America what he felt it was supposed to be.
I like the sound of this man, Dutch. Another violent idealist. Where's he now?
I don't know, but I gotta find him once I'm done with them two. In the end, he went insane. Lost faith in everything, and everyone.
Vamos!
Well, I mean, again, that's kind of the problem. Again, with violent revolution, it's just...
I'm a little jealous
Jealous?
of his poetic potential.
And again, I mean, there are some revolutions that worked out well. I think the one that happened in America worked out well. But I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's kind of the risk you run when you have violent revolution and you say, okay, the system of power isn't working right, so the only outlet we have is violence. I don't know. I just
Powerful means of communication.
you're riding a very fine line there.
End of the government.
I know. I've seen your poster.
In the capital, they are already talking about my legendary escape from El Presidio. How I fought off 1,000 Mexican soldiers with my bare hands.
Finally, the people have the truth.
Ella.
And I mean, this is already a bad sign when your revolution is led by someone with this kind of ego.
I saw enough to know he ain't a good man.
It is bad enough he beats the people he swore to protect, but it is worse that he enjoys it.
Something must have made him that way.
Cowardice made him that way, my friend. That and Sanchez, of course.
Who?
General Ignacio Sanchez, our country's kind and generous dictator. Everything comes from him. It is like a father who beats his son, and then his son takes his dog outside and rapes him.
That's a very
That's,
specific example, Abraham.
Yeah, that's kind of extreme.
How do you say, a puppet? Everything he does is controlled by Sanchez.
In America, they told us Sanchez was making things better here.
Pinche propaganda. He talks about economic reform, about how this is a new golden age for Mexican people. But look around you. The people are poorer than ever. Ándale.
It looks like that's the train we're going to be robbing.
Perrito for General Sanchez.
A what?
A little puppy dog. Oh, watch where you're riding. Not far now. Chuparosa is just up ahead. We must hurry. The train will be leaving soon.
What's on that train that's so important?
I received information that the army is transporting a vast quantity of supplies to distribute to their forces.
Do we have a plan?
I will explain when we get there, but those supplies won't be arriving.
I figured as much.
Today, Allende will pay a high price for his treason. So listen, this train is filled with valuable supplies we need, but it's also filled with government troops. We'll set off a very loud distraction. You can board the train, and then you can disconnect the army cars, huh?
Okay.
Okay, But listen, we've got to get this done before the train rolls out of the station.
You make it sound so easy.
Well, did I not promise you fun times, amigo? Eh? There are too many soldiers. We must surprise them. Here, take this knife. You can use it to kill the guards quietly. Wait until I distract them. Then get on that train as fast as you can, John.
He gave us throwing knives. You know, for a game that gives you a stealth option, you know, I mean, we have the crouch and a knife, and we have all this stuff that we can actually play the game like sort of stealth. They don't really ever give you a chance to utilize any of it. Pull out your knife, you run faster. Stabby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Haven't you learned something from Splinter Cell? Never pee in a game. Never pee in a video game. Oh, okay. I was like, oh god, did that jump just alert people to my presence? There we go. Oh, I have to... It's this car that I'm detaching. Okay. Oh, wow, check it out. We did it just in time, too. Who would have thought it would have worked so perfectly? Hey, guess what? Bam! Hey, guys. Shut that guy's hat off. Jesus, die! Well, after saying that, let me, I kind of just remembered this. It's Father's Day today, so, you know, tell your dads or father figures, what have you, happy Father's Day. No, I want on the train. Bam!
You're all dead, amigo!
You move like
Look at my trench coat.
train.
Or my duster, excuse
Go
me.
ahead and blow the armored car and take whatever you need, my brother.
Vámonos.
Quick, brother, we don't have much time.
Alright, this is the part that I was talking about. This
Plant those explosives so we can get out.
this is a weird sequence, or this of like a weird little mini game that we're about to play once we get in there. Just because I've never seen it in any other sequence in this game. Only this one bit.
Maybe Agenda has another gift for us.
And if it is in other places in this game, feel free to tell me. But I've never seen it. Got 1, 2. It's not as finicky as the one from Sly Cooper, but still pretty good. I'm gonna guess a pardon letter. And a revolver of some sort. $200. Schofield. I don't know.
Dinero! This is a great day for the revolution! Not a bad day of robbing the establishment to give to the poor, eh, Mr. Marston?
Very noble, I'm sure, but I need to know where Williamson and Escuela are holed up.
All in good time, amigo. I'm off to deliver these goods. I'll see you back at the ranch. Oh, my spies tell me they soon will have the information you need.
You mean your top men? I'm not gonna stop that, by the way. That's. I will not stop this joke. I will run it into the ground. Damn it, John. What did I say to the guy by the train? You don't go to a bathroom in a video game.
You want trouble,
That's
friend?
how you get killed.
Antilas.
Tranquilo. Tranquilo, amigo. Tranquilo. Ya lo tengo.
Muévese, cabrón. Muévese.
You know, we literally got caught with our pants down. Come on, I have to do something to make this entertaining.
Oh, Mr. Marston, I knew you would come.
Thanks for the welcoming committee.
I'm sorry, we cannot be too careful. The world is very dangerous.
Especially when you greet it with a gun.
Please. Mr. Marston, my father was killed yesterday. The army found him and accused him of treason. They cut out his heart and fed it to their dogs.
Biblical justice.
Then he took the honor of 2 young girls.
I'm sorry to hear that, Luisa.
My father must not die in vain. His death must mean something.
It'll mean that war is brutal and unnecessary and good people die. And that's all it will mean.
That is not enough.
I think John's right.
but I have problems of my own.
We all have problems. This is about the people. My father died for his people. For these men and for millions like them, that they may be free.
While there are guns and money, there won't be any freedom, Luisa.
Mr. Marston, the movement is on the brink of great victory. Allende knows this and has sent for reinforcements. Abraham Reyes asked personally that you stop them reaching Escalera. They are coming by the old trail. You must ambush them.
I have my own family to worry about.
Mr. Marston, I have lost my father. My mother is in the United States. My sister has fled. I have no family. Just because. Please. Good actions make you a good man.
Then I'm doomed. But I will help you, out of respect for your loss.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. Thank you.
So I like how he's not taking a side. That was it, where there's money and guns, there, not be peace. I think he's right. I think he's just saying this fighting, this isn't going to solve any of the problems. Because again, it's like I was saying earlier, you're going to replace Allende and Sanchez and all these people who are terrible with another person. I mean, we've all seen, we've seen Reyes. I mean, he's no better. He's an egomaniacal jackass. Either he's going to be totalitarian or he's going to run the country right into the frickin' ground.
But you know this already. I heard about the battle at Chuparosa. How he killed nearly 100 soldiers to save your life.
It'll go down in legend. I'm sure of that.
Can I trust you, Mr. Marston?
In what way?
You have done so much for me and my family, but I still can't forgive you for helping Allende, for what you did to the rebels.
I'm here for 2 men.
I always thought that was kind of like a narrative inconsistency with this game, that it made no sense that it kind of makes sense we're playing both sides of the war, but at the same time, I'm kind of like expecting, like, at no point did somebody shout, "You shot Joe! Come on!" Like, they don't even have somebody trying to get at him from the rebel side or the army side, like, "Hey, you killed my friend," or whatever. Like, that's it. Come on.
The difference is why, Mr. Marston. The ideals we hold, there can never be revolution without blood.
Until people forget what they're shooting for and just enjoy killing for its own sake.
Before I got distracted, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
If it wasn't for your revolution, you would still be making tea for the English.
At least we knew where we stood. It's more difficult to understand why your own people treat you like shit.
It is the same here. We fought off the Spanish. We fought off the French. We even fought off the Americans. Finally, Mexico won its independence, and all we've done since then is fight each other.
Exactly.
You're keeping up tradition.
It will end when Abraham takes control.
No, it
The
won't.
Spanish left. We renamed this province Nuevo Paraíso, New Paradise. One day, it will live up to its name.
And see, right there's exactly what I'm saying. You're gonna replace one guy with somebody who's just as bad. Maybe different, but he's just as bad.
So much, Mr. Marston.
I guess I can't pretend to understand your country's politics.
I mean, she even said it herself. It's just ever since, they fought off all these foreign invaders, it's just been fighting each other. Exactly, because that's all everyone's doing. It's like John said. I mean, you eventually, people stop forgetting what they're shooting for and just start shooting to shoot each other.
It's possible to make a difference. The men I'm chasing, they did too. That if we spilled enough blood, we could change the way people think.
Revolutions are always won with blood.
And after the fighting's done,
Freedom.
we ain't never free.
Be honest with yourself, and you will be free.
That must be what I've been getting wrong all these years.
I mean, that's a really nice way to think about it, and all this, the whole. I hate arguing philosophy and all this, but it's that problem of that. Oh well, we're free then. Well, okay, but you still need the structure of a government set up. You need. I mean, I'm very much a do what you want to do as long as it doesn't, you keep your stuff off my lawn. I'm very much that way, but
What about you?
you need some sort of structure. You can't just, otherwise everything devolves into pure anarchy.
Have children, Mr. Marston?
I have a son at home and a daughter in heaven.
Is he looking after your wife?
I hope so. He's not much younger than you, but I don't know. He's still young. We tried to protect him, give him a gentler childhood than what we had. Guess I failed at that.
What is his name?
Jack. Jack Marston. I ain't been much of a father. We tried to hide the bad from him growing up, but he saw things he shouldn't.
It is not far now. The army convoy will be coming from the east.
We going to steal their supplies?
No, destroy them and kill everyone. Abraham wants to send a message. Do you have experience with explosives?
A little. Been a long time.
Good, because we do not. You will man the detonator. My men are waiting there for us. They will also need your help setting up the dynamite.
I'll do my best.
We will do this for my father, John. There they are.
The hell do I hear bagpipes in my house?
These men will help you rig dynamite on the road.
That's really weird. My dad hates bagpipes. I don't know why he's listening to bagpipes.
For the wagons.
Okay, follow me, gentlemen.
I, on the other hand, love bagpipes. But I am crazy. Alright, so we only have 4, I think.
Start here.
Let's go here. I'm gonna kind of do these in a line. I kind of like I've tried crisscrossing them in the past.
Another one here. Here. Here's good.
We have one more charge and
Set the last one here.
here.
Go meet Luisa at the detonator. We will handle the rest.
Yeah, like I said, I love the sound of bagpipes. I don't know what the hell my dad's watching. He was watching the World Cup earlier, and which is odd because he hates soccer. I'm not a massive fan of it myself, but he hates it more than I do.
I am glad you are here to help us. They are coming. Get ready, John. Look, they are coming.
I don't know why why I just switched from bagpipes to the World Cup. Like they have something to do with each other. I'm just losing my mind, just slowly, but it's. Oh man, if I'm this way at 24, man, imagine how bad it's gonna be when I'm, you know, like actually old. Come on. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
That wagon is in range!
Boom!
I thought we was brave!
Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it.
Do not let me down! Nunca nos rendiremos! The convoy is destroyed! Lo logramos! Viva!
Huh.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. We are a step closer to power. My father would be very proud.
I hope it was worth it.
I must return to Campo Mirada. Meet me there when you can. I will do my best to return the favor.
That's interesting. I've never been able to do that with just explosives. I'm kind of proud of myself there.
Imbecile.
Sweet, finally going after DeSanta.
John! Thank God you have come. That wretched animal De Santa has been sent to oversee a massacre in El Sepulcro. Come, we must stop him and finally kill that vermin and all of Allende's other followers.
John just doesn't say anything. He's like, yep.
I will stay with
You're not, nope, she's not coming with us.
Come on!
Wonderful. Is anybody anybody out there like me? Are fans of American Dad? And remember that episode when they were in the theme park and they had the warring sides? Stan was in like the Westworld area, Roger was in the future area, and Stan was going all like Lord of the Flies. But my oh yeah, wasn't Bullock like a jester to Steve? It was really odd. My favorite part of this sidetracked. This what she's doing. She's like, "Good luck, go get him." It's kind of like when in that episode where Roger's sitting there, kind of like on his throne, looking at, "Here's our plan for the battle. Die for me.
No, I was
Die
much good at taking
for me."
So where did you learn about explosives?
I guess some banks ain't easy to get into on weekends.
It was impressive what you did at the bridge, destroying the
Okay.
convoy. The army
I mean, I guess that's
Hey,
true.
Sure, there's more supplies where those came from.
we will destroy those too. Allende's scared and making mistakes. We are closer to victory than you think. We should not talk now. There might be ambushes.
You know, am I the only one who kind of wonders how this revolution would go if Marston wasn't there? Because I feel like a lot of the important moments, you know, Reyes and other stuff that
Just up ahead.
All right,
John was kind of pivotal.
tell your men not to open fire till I make a move. We don't want to give them a chance to escape. And leave DeSanta to me. I need him alive.
We will wait for your lead, señor.
En el nombre del gobierno provincial del coronel Allende y del Estado de este país, te condeno a muerte por traición. ¿Tienes algunas últimas palabras? No.
Dig his own grave.
Quick!
Classic.
Ha! I see they sent out the rookie! It sure is pleasant!
I don't know why my aim was saying, "Hey, I bet you want to shoot these birds."
¡Ese gringo no es de fiar!
You'll pay for what you did in Chuparosa!
The Santa's trying to escape! Get after him!
Come on.
Touch me, and you're a dead man.
Yeah, it's hard to run away when I shot you in the foot.
Come on!
No, don't do this.
Muy bien!
Please, we can come to an agreement. If you kill me, we'll have the entire Mexican army after you.
What, we don't already? Oh, beat his ass. Oh. Yeah, that hurts, John.
You fucking pig! Go back to your country!
Where is Javier Escuela?
Wait. Okay, alright. Shit. Alright. Casa Madrugada. It's hold up there. Now hurry up and kill me. Or just let me go, okay?
Can we kill this piece of shit now, senor? Or would you like the pleasure yourself?
See, I kind of wish that we'd give him a chance and let us, like, duel with him.
Now we're even, Captain.
Sí! Viva Abraham Reyes!
I shot him in the crotch.
Come on, now we find your friend.
I don't know why that's funny to me, but it just is. Oh, there's my horse.
Can't give up now. I am glad it was you, compadre. Go, keep moving.
Come on. There's some things you gotta finish yourself.
That man is responsible for hundreds of innocent deaths, maybe thousands. He will burn in hell.
We all will, my friend.
Espinosa is dead, the Santa is dead, the army is without leaders. We must move on Allende now, before it is too late.
First, you need to help me find Javier Escuela.
Yeah, see, I was about to say, isn't Allende still around? I mean, doesn't he constitute as a leader?
Why are you looking for Javier Escuela?
We was friends once, long time ago. But not anymore.
Old friends make their worst enemies.
You're telling me.
Escuela is known in this province. He was a revolutionary one, but then he went to your country. Now they say he kills for anybody who will pay.
That sounds about right.
Basta, so.
This place is deserted. Is it always this quiet?
Smells like a trap. Come on, move.
It is a trap!
Yeah, it's kind of what happens when you run at the guy with a shotgun.
Hey, you lady.
Oh, whoa. Come on, man. Be polite.
He hasn't been seen around here in months. You shut up this place for him, huh? I wouldn't spit on him if he was on fire.
Okay. That's a hot take.
And you believe him? You must be more stupid than you look. Go shoot up some places.
Gross. She makes a good point, though. I mean, come on. It was clearly a trap. All right. Well, it looks like we're going after Presidio. Oh, little warning for the children. This is not safe for work. What we're about to see. I think you can already hear it. Yeah. Did you say Viva Mexico? I missed that.
John, excuse me.
Puts it away. Oh, it's...
And I mean rougher, huh?
What would your most loyal follower, Luisa, say about that?
Who?
Luisa, the girl from Campo Murata?
Her, a gentleman never tells, but she was a most wonderful... I just say she was increíble. Yes. Let me tell you something. I strongly recommend her. You take her when you have the chance, my brother.
She thinks she's your wife.
My wife? These peasant girls, they believe every word a fellow says. So naive. It's really quite charming. I love peasants. Don't you love peasants? I love them. They have such purity.
Are you gonna marry her?
Ha! Marry a peasant? My dear boy, don't be absurd. I'm going to be the next president of Mexico. My wife will meet ambassadors, kings, other great men. The very thought that I would marry some peasant girl with a tight gun and the hands of a farmer, well, I really don't think so. My mother, que Dios la cuide, would turn in her grave.
Interesting.
But come on, let's run. I've got an amazing present for you, my brother, huh? Yes? The man you seek. Together, we will bring them to justice. Let's go.
So I still love how he acts like he's... I'm one of the people. I'm one of the people. No, you're a guy who wants to say he's one of the people, while at the same time looking down on them. The whole, I'm gonna be the next president. Look at me, you piece of shit. It's one of the people that thinks the rules don't apply to them. One of those people that, or thinks there's a different standard. People like that really kind of piss me off.
Just received word of your fight with Allende's men at El Sepulcro.
You gonna take credit for that too, you jackass?
I'm happy it was your bullet, John, after what he did to you at Chuparosa.
I wasn't gonna give him a second chance to kill me.
It must have felt good.
Not particularly. He was hardly worth a bullet. Where are they, Abraham?
They are at El Presidio, John. Can you believe it? The place we first met. The scene of one of my greatest victories over Allende's traitors. You could not write a better story.
It's a story I want to finish.
It is a story we both want to finish, my brother. If my rebels can take El Presidio, then we can move on Escalera. The revolution is happening, John.
Are you sure they're there? Escuela and Williamson?
Javier Escuella is there. That much I am sure of. I don't know about Williamson.
Wait a minute. He said that if they can take the Presidio, El Presidio. Yeah, that's up here. How is it that being up here to take on to take El Presidio? How does that help you march on Escalera? Just saying.
I am told they paid Allende to hide them. They have been in his protection since you arrived in Mexico. You see, you should have trusted your brother Abraham all along.
When we have them, then you can start making me feel bad. Immediately after you thank me for everything I've done for you, amigo.
Oh, John just doesn't question the fact that we're riding in a cart filled with TNT.
I had heard the name Javier Escuella before. He is from this province. They tell me he was once a notorious bounty hunter and also one of the early revolutionaries.
That sounds about right.
All before my rebellious urges took hold, of course. I think I was still traveling in Europe at the time. I was living in Madrid with the ambassador's wife.
That sounds about right as well. Escuela was always a torn man. A cynic who desperately wanted to be a romantic.
Whereas you, John, are a romantic who wants to be a cynic.
Javier would die fighting for what he believed in. He had a lot of passion, but no love. Although he really admired Dutch, of course. But then we all did.
He was the leader of your little group of fortune hunters, ¿verdad?
When Dutch started falling apart, it hit Javier harder than any of them. He went crazy. It was like the one thing he'd ever believed in turned out to be a fraud.
You talk about him fondly.
It ain't exactly fondness. We was close once. But he never cared for me or anybody else. Not any of his so-called brothers. He left me to die when he had the chance to save me.
And didn't he teach you any Spanish during all this time you were together?
I remember Cabron being used a lot.
Well, now you get to pay that cabron a surprise visit.
I ain't here for revenge. I just need him and...
You know, what John's talking about there, I think that's probably one of the most interesting things. Like, he kind of talks about Dutch, like Dutch has just gone completely just mad. I'm going to be interested to see kind of that evolution of Dutch's character. And I mean, again, like these characters like Escuela, Williamson, Dutch. I mean, hell, we already know we get to see John and Abigail in Red Dead 2. We also know there's a bunch of other characters in the Vanderland gang, and then Arthur Morgan, I believe Arthur Morgan is our main character.
I've known about enough bastards without making too.
Although my question is, how are they gonna? How's Morgan gonna go out? Because you know he's gonna die.
It would be an injustice to the people I have devoted my life to serve.
You have an interesting way of serving the people. Kind of like a
National Gigolo.
I owe it to the future of Mexico to breed, my brother. If I can get noble blood flowing through the veins of peasants, can you imagine how great this country can be? An army of reyes, of kings.
I wish I'd never asked.
Ugh. Again, you know my thoughts on this guy. I think he's a jackass. But yeah, I mean, I'm still super interested to see what Red Dead 2 is going to bring us.
I'm in Mexico, John.
It ain't exactly been a vacation. Why are you talking like this is already over?
I don't know. One way or another, this might be the end. What do you think of the Mexican people?
I ain't sure. Some of them been kind, but a lot of them tried to kill me.
Come, my brother. I know what you Americans call us. Greasers, sun greeners, pepper guts. For a land of immigrants, you don't like foreigners very much.
I don't care who a man is, what he does, or where he's from. If he treats me right, I'll do the same.
It's that simple for you, isn't it? You would make a fine socialist.
What about the Chinese workers here? I hear you ain't exactly made them very...
No, that doesn't make you a socialist.
They are an inferior race.
You have all...
It's the...
Have a great leader.
Again, I think it's a very libertarian principle of just leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. No, it's the George Carlin bit of respect is, what is it? Respect is earned, never assumed.
Momentum. Do you have any idea how many times I thought about the day I will march into Escalera and storm Allende's mansion?
I think I have some idea.
Soon it will be me sleeping on those silk sheets and the colonel lying with the cucarachas.
From what I've seen of Allende, you might want to wash those sheets.
You might be right, my friend.
Do you really think a revolution can work? Do you have enough men?
Revolution begins with one person, John.
One person ain't gonna defeat the Mexican army.
The poor are many and together we are strong. They are ready to fight.
If it does work,
It will.
if it does work, and you take down Allende, what then?
I will give the greatest speech of my life.
But after all the fighting and all the speeches are over, what will you do?
I will march on the capital and take on Sanchez himself.
All right, when Mexico's yours, and you have all the power you desire, what will you do with it?
Like any great leader, my brother, I will delegate.
And there it is, once again. This is the problem. Revolution sounds great. It's what comes after. You have no plan.
I have to say, I'm not usually in favor of American interference, but it will be sad to see you go.
I ain't going nowhere till I have Bill Williams.
What will you do when this is over?
I want to go home, work my land, and grow old with my wife.
That is hard for me to imagine.
It's hard for me too, but I've pulled this trigger too many times now. I'm getting tired.
Well, get ready to pull it a few more times. El Presidio will be heavily guarded.
Oh, I think I got a few more left in me.
Maybe one day you can return to Mexico like Lando Enriquez. A famous outlaw come to die in the sunshine. I can always use a cynical American renegade on my staff.
I'll bear that in mind.
I know for some people this stuff isn't the most interesting, but it's just I like keeping this stuff in because it gives us story, more background of the world.
We should take some time to think about what it means to be heroes.
Yeah, basically that means we're just now just traveling, so we'll skip till we get there. I watch Reyes pull a piece of shit move.
We will launch a ruse attack on the side entrance to the fort. Meanwhile, you, my American friend, will drive this wagon at the front gate and jump off when you're close. It's been packed with 5 crates of TNT.
That sounds crazy. How long's the fuse?
Just like I say, fun times.
Yeah, just don't answer that question.
See
Yeah,
you in there, amigo.
it's like
Good luck, my brother.
it's like the movie Speed.
Right behind you.
But nobody's seen that movie. We gotta keep this bus going at this speed, or else we'll all die.
Now, Joe.
Yeah! Crack. I need to shoot him.
Go find the escuela, Young. Leave the army to us.
¡Que viva México! ¡México libre! ¡Ándale! ¡Revolución! ¡Muerte, traidores!
Yeah, I know you're up there. Come on. Come on, come on. Bam!
¡Vamos, idiotas!
¡Viva la revolución!
There's my knife. Aw, I thought there was a... Aw, there was an enemy up here. I wanted to stab him. Ah, just got a little ahead of that one.
We'll cover you, my brother.
Just kind of trying to clear him out a little bit. Ah, come on. Oh, you piece of... No, bad John. Don't stop climbing ladders.
This is your chance, John. Find the sueña.
¡No seas que quiero matar! ¡Hijo de puta! ¡A la mierda con estos pendejos!
Oh, shoot!
I know you're here, old friend.
Do you have...
Hello, old friend. It's been a long time.
Hello, brother. It's good to see you. I heard you was coming. You took your time, no? Come on, you're not gonna shoot your own brother, are you? We was family.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, we were. Then you and Dutch went crazy and family didn't mean so much.
So now you do the government's work.
And what do? You just work for a different government.
Come on, brother. I think we should go our separate ways, huh?
What you and Dutch did was wrong. And the way you left me was wrong. Now, I hate to judge, but as it turns out, it's you or me. The way I see it, might as well be you.
We thought you was dead, brother. I promise. I'm telling the truth. Besides, I can give you Bill. In Dutch. Dutch is in Colombia. I can take you straight to him.
You know, he's gonna throw that box at you.
Die? Whoa. To save your own skin. And now, you expect me to care about
Whoa,
you?
You got it all wrong, brother. I've always loved you. Even now.
That was... Duh! You didn't see that coming?
This ain't good! It's over, old friend. I got you now.
I usually don't like just outright shooting the horses, but...
I'll let the others judge it. You're gonna be locked up for a hell of a long time. Unless they choose to hang you.
I just didn't feel like chasing them down.
Where's Bill?
Yeah, shooting at.
Ah, you shit. Hope you're sure about what you're doing, brother. You saw me out. Didn't that life we had mean nothing to you? Oh! Ah, you puto. Oh. One day, I promise you, you're gonna regret this.
One day's about all you got left.
I hope you and your wife and children rot in hell.
You know that life we lived is over. And when we was living it, it didn't mean nothing anyway. It was just an excuse, and we all knew.
What I knew is that you was always a puto. And you're still a puto. Marston, come with me. The army sent reinforcements. Come. Yeah, go with your puto.
Is that like the only word you know, dude? And the only insult, at least? Come on. Get creative. I can't say get creative without thinking the "Don't hug me, I'm scared" video. Ugh. It's don't watch those. It's the best I can ever say. Or at least if you're gonna watch them, watch the first one, and that's about all I can actually say. Because I mean, there's bits of it that I find absolutely hilarious, and then it's just really disturbing. Just waiting. Come on. Get into range. And there you are. We got some airtime on that one. I only got one of them that time. There we go. Jeez. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Oh, perfect shot on that one.
Two old friends reunited. It is a beautiful thing.
You guys know what I'm about to say? Top men.
You've done well, Mr. Marston. Now, Javier here gets to see how far the hand of justice can reach. Come on, you. Get in the damn automobile.
Can we assume one of my commitments is cleared?
Unfortunately, nothing is cleared, John, until your obligations are met. We need you to find Williamson, then head to Blackwater as quick as you can. We have reason to believe that Dutch Vanderland is in the area.
Oh, your wife sends her regards.
Bastards. Alright guys, well that's gonna about do it for this one. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please remember you can always like... I tried to merge two things at once in that sentence. Please remember, you can always find me over on Facebook, Twitter, the website, Minds.com. Links to all that stuff is down in the description below. Those are great places to get a hold of me, as well as follow everything that I do on the channel, not just video, but also any of the written content that I do. Sometimes I'm kind of what is it? I'm working on a... there's a... Oh, it is her. Fine. We'll let you go. I'm currently suffering from some writer's block. I don't know. I sit down on my computer and then I just the words don't come to me. I'm talking. I'm trying to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. Like I said, social media in the description. Like, comment, you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Please stay tuned for next time. But until then, my name's AJ Gills. This is the Gaming Channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm out.